Yeah, just kind of think about like my senior year. Like it was a lot of like senioritis for me, but like of course that was kind of like with everyone, just like wanting to get the fuck out and just like kind of bullshitting my way through senior year. But like through like the like interactions I had between people, I guess this is throughout like all of my like schooling. It's kind of fucking crazy to me that like I've never like, of course I got like bullied a little bit, but it was never like people were like actively fucking picking on me every day of my life, you know?
Except for me.
Yeah, except for you, but you're my friend, so it doesn't count.
We would hang him upside down by his underwear in the bathroom and hit him.
Yeah,
hit him with
and I'd be like,
bat.
"Ha, that's a nice one, guys."
And we would like call it like hitting the piñata, and like the candy would come out whenever like we get a tooth.
Yeah. Did you? Jesus Christ, man. I don't know. Did you guys ever get like bullied in school?
No, actually, surprisingly.
Yeah.
I was kind of a bully. In like elementary, as a young, like when I was little, I was mean. Like, there's this one kid who I just found really annoying. So I fucking, like at the time, I had been playing the demo for WWE like 20 something. So I was pulling wrestling moves from that game on his ass.
Oh my god.
It was not nice. The funny thing is though is that he found it funny. He never fought back.
That sounds like me, dude. Matter of fact,
that was me.
I don't know, dude.
I would grab kids by their ankles and spin them around into other kids.
I don't know.
That was in
a lot of the
kindergarten.
interactions I've had with people like in my schooling is like people who I think would probably bully me, and then like I just happen to get like a seating chart and I'm sitting next to them and I just kind of keep my head down, and then like I don't know, like I see something goofy in the classroom and I make a joke about it and they start laughing. and then we just kind of like start talking a little bit, and we were like kind of sort of friends, but only for that class.
Play with their butt. Also, I think you're not getting any real players because you're playing offline.
Yeah. But yeah, Michael, you remember that kid who played football in our English class senior year?
I think I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty popular kid.
Yeah, pretty popular kid. And he like sat next to me.
Oh, I forgot. I'm on the. Okay, whatever.
Yeah, and he like sat next to me. Fucking. I, honest to God, thought like we would not ever be friends or like homies like that. And I made like probably one joke, and he kind of started laughing, and he turned to me and he's like, "Yo, dude, you're kind of funny." I was like, I'm glad you think so. Let's go. I don't know. I had that like autistic riz for like everyone, I guess. Just like, I don't know, nonchalant, funny. Didn't really look people in the eyes. For whatever reason, like near the end of the school semester, one of the girls at my table just like would start like referring to me like by name. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, why are you calling me? But like, this is kind of weird.
It's kind of like
and I knew it wasn't like a. And of course, like, as a young man in high school, like anytime a girl is like kind of nice to you, you're like, oh, did she like me?
Oh, boner.
And like that was like my first thought, and then I was like, no, because she has a fucking boyfriend. So I was like, why the fuck are you calling me? Like, why do you give a fuck? You know? This is very weird.
Someone confessed to me once and asked to be my girlfriend or like go out with me. And
what the fuck is wrong with you? Did you say no?
I thought they were pranking me. I was like, I don't know you.
Dude, me as fuck. That's what I would fucking think, dude.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's up. If I was in high school, that is also probably what I would think. I was at a band tourney once.
Shitting in my
yeah, it was finals my fucking freshman year. And we were walking up to watch the percussion perform.
Oh, wait. Shut up, Jake. Look, evolved. All right, you're performing?
Yeah, it looks cool. Yeah, so we were walking up to watch the percussion perform because they had their own separate little like thing. And as we're walking up, this other band is walking down, and this I'm shit. How do I? I was with someone that we knew, or I guess we know. And how do I describe him without saying his name?
Well, what do they look like?
He had glasses, Filipino.
Macklemore.
Not Macklemore.
Was he an artist?
Michael, he was in our band class in middle school. He played saxophone.
I think I know what you're talking about.
What if you just mute your mic and say his name?
What did his name start with?
The letter it started with a G.
Oh, I know him.
You know him? Okay, cool.
I think.
I'm gonna call him Larry.
Jake, you fucking idiot.
Oh, now I know his name.
Listen, I didn't. Listen, okay, that's enough. That's enough. Okay. But yeah, homeboy. I was walking with him. I was talking with him, and as we're walking up, holy shit, my fucking stutter. As we're walking up, this other band is coming down, from the bleachers, and this girl leans over and she's like, "Hey, you're pretty cute," and we just kind of walk by, and I don't fucking say anything. And like I turn to look at this dude and to like talk to him, and he looks at me and he's like, "Dude, she was talking to you." I was like, "Huh? I thought she was talking to you."
Fucking Drake and Josh fucking scene right there.
I was like, "What?"
You were pretty cute.
I was pretty cute. I peaked in high school. Yeah, that was Goofy. And there's a picture of Goofy up on the screen.
Shout out to Larry.
Yeah, shout out Larry.
Not even close to his real name, by the way.
Yeah. I remember having to go to Saturday school once because my band director didn't sign off on my fucking golf shit. I think I've told this before, and we've fucking ranted about this, but like the teachers there treat you like a fucking criminal, man. It's like, what the... Like, I'm here because of some bullshit, man. Don't fucking talk to me.
We're in a fucking low crime.
Yeah, like, what the fuck? I'm not here because I was ditching class because I'm a fucking delinquent, man.
Yeah, there's like a nice neighborhood.
Yeah, my fucking teacher didn't sign off on my golf tournament. Like, I don't know.
Worst case scenario, kids are vaping in the bathroom.
Which we walked in on quite
Yeah.
a... Dude, I have a vlog of us walking in. That wasn't vape, though. That was straight weed.
Yeah, they were fucking.
Yeah.
They made a bong out of an apple and they were smoking that shit, man. That was crazy.
Dude, someone at our school got on the news because of they made a fucking bong in class and they were using it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, vapes weren't big at the time, so people were creative back then.
Yeah. Well, I mean, vapes were big, but only for nicotine.
Yeah,
Because it was hard to get the like stizzies or whatever the fuck.
The Yizzies.
Yeah. So people were like making pipes out of apples and like water bottles and shit.
Oh man, that would have been fucking awful for their lungs. Like apples, that's not good, but plastic water bottles.
Yeah.
Jake, what you ever goes to the 6th grade camp? like recently.
I was gonna say, what the fuck?
Yes, I went to 6th grade camp.
Did you do the archery? Were you the goated group?
Yeah, I did do archery.
You bitch, fuck you.
Which camp did you go to?
I did. Me and Roberto went to the same one.
Which one was that one?
I don't remember. Michael will have to tell you.
Camp Marston.
Yeah, I also went to Marston.
But we
And
went
there's
during...
that. Sorry, go ahead.
What was it? We went during October, November, so like we didn't get the cool snow. It was just cold and kind of shitty.
Dude, I went during the summer.
That's awful.
Yeah, it was ass.
Yeah, at least it wasn't hot as shit for us.
Yeah, I mean,
It
I'll
was
take
hot
the
as
cold.
shit, and
I'll
there
take the
was
cold weather.
mosquitoes.
But I mean, I just wish it was fucking snowing.
Yeah.
Because had we gone like I don't know, like a month later, it would have been.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, and there was that one camp counselor that was like very adamant about calling fucking hot dogs weenies instead of wieners. And
There's nothing wrong with that.
some kid was like, so when I put my wiener on the stick, and he's like, hold on, it's a weenie, okay? Fucking grow up.
Okay.
Obviously, it's like a bit, but it was pretty funny.
Oh shit!
And like instantly in my head, I was like, oh yeah, okay. There's a difference between a weenie and a wiener. And a wiener is like fucking pee-pee, you know? That's your little ding-a-ling. And weenie is a hot dog.
It's both.
No. Weenie is hot dog. Wiener is your ding-a-ling.
Perfect.
Okay?
Oh wow! Already. Don't show Elisa this Pokemon. From what I've told.
But yeah, I did archery.
Yeah, kill yourself.
It was awesome.
What did Elisa say about this Pokemon?
And I had the cool camp counselors. It was like the fucking Big E or something, like Big Ed or whatever the fuck his name was.
You're talking about Big Mike?
Yeah, Big Mike.
Yeah, I had the same one.
Yeah, dude, he was awesome. Did he do the thing where he took you guys out like in the middle of the night?
Every counselor
Well,
did that.
I know, but like, did he do the thing where he like took you out and he put you on the fucking bridge and he stood at the end of the bridge and he was like, yeah, like your brain plays tricks on you when it's really dark out. So if like you look
At the trees.
like your fucking your depth perception gets all messed up and you can't see me from like this far away, and like you like keep looking at him and then he like slowly starts to disappear because like it's true, and then he fucking sprints at you from the other end of the bridge.
He might have. I don't remember that. I just know me and
was
Roberto
funny.
went to the same camp at the same time, and we had the same something. Because I don't know why 6th grade camp is like. There's probably a reason, but maybe it's the same for every camp. But regardless, if you're unaware, like you have two groups: the lodge that you sleep with, but then you go into a different group of kids with the actual counselor that you hang out with. Like
oh,
they're-
that's weird.
They're two different groups because like I know for a fact like the lodge I slept with was a completely different group of people to who I actually hung out with. Like we would have to meet up with different people. So me and Roberto had the same thing. I don't think we were in the same lodge, but we had the same dude.
Well, I guess in that case you won't remember this, but like a kid like pissed in his bed, and like the morning after, like one of the guys like had us all like lined up like to the other room where he would go one-on-one with like each kid individually. But like at the start he was like, all right, I don't want you guys, like I'm gonna ask you something in that room and I don't want you to talk about it once you're out. And obviously the word spread that someone pissed the bed like before everyone went through. But like once it was my turn to get in there, I guess he like fucking pegged me as a bed pisser.
He was like, on to you?
Because he was
That's
like,
crazy.
did you, like, it's okay, like, you know, it's fine. Like, I just need to know who, like, what sheets to change out and what to clean. Did you, like, and he, like, leaned forward, did you pee in your bed? I'm like, bro. I'm being straight dead ass with you.
That's what Roberto said.
that.
Yeah, that's what my fucking 12-year-old ass said.
Yeah, in retrospect, Roberto should have said, "Are you be fucking for real right now? Make it make sense."
Yeah, I don't remember. I definitely would have remembered that had I been in the same lodge as you.
Yeah, he was trying to be extra sure that I wasn't the one who pissed like the bed that night, which I didn't.
Yeah, that's weird because when I went, I stayed in the same lodge as my group.
I did pee in the shower though.
Well, whatever. That's fine. No one gives a fuck.
Dude, my shower experience there was fucking crazy. I guess the camp counselors forgot that we needed to shower.
What the fuck?
And so, like, one day for the week, they were like, okay, fucking, we gotta get you guys a shower, so everyone line up. You get 2 minutes in the shower.
Oh my god, we got a fucking schedule to keep.
Got 2 minutes in the shower, and then we're going to bed. It's like, fuck, what? Okay. 2 minutes is, we can do nothing in 2 minutes. It's like a rinse off.
I've quite a lot of stories from 6th grade camp, actually. So, funnily enough, my camp counselor and the dude who was in charge of the lodge was, in fact, the same person, but the people weren't the same. I don't know. It was very confusing. Or sometimes we would hang out with other counselor dudes. I think that's the correct reason. But anywho, that guy was incredibly cool. Because from what I know, for literally every single other counselor or whatever, if ever they were like walking around, everyone would be walking in a line as you're supposed to do. But this dude had an incredible technique that he just referred to as mobbing it. So
yes,
in other words, we didn't have to walk in a line. We can walk however we wanted. The only rule is that we just had to be behind him.
Mm-hmm.
Which was fucking awesome. I'm a fan of that. Because you got to chill with all your friends while also walking around.
Yeah, as it should be.
I don't know if it was that counselor, or it's probably a different one, but I remember something. Maybe one of you guys will recognize this, because I remember talking to someone about this. But one of the camp counselors, it was during a night trip, but they let on about this random story that definitely wasn't true, by the way, but they were definitely trying to make it seem like it was. Where they were they were telling a story of a time they were like in a cave or something.
Yeah.
And they discovered candy or something.
Yes.
That would be turned into fucking lifesavers, the hard candy.
Yep.
And after the end of the story, they'd be like, but don't tell the other kids in the other groups. This is just for us. But
my ass did not.
Every single counselor told that story to their own group.
Yeah. My counselor, because my counselor the whole time was fucking Big Mike. the way he told the story was not that they found that shit in a cave. It's that there was a fucking meteor shower and they found a piece of meteorite and they put it in the fucking candy.
Yeah, and the candy they gave us, it was in the dark, so we couldn't see the candy, but it was very obviously like the fucking Pop Rocks.
Dude, the candy he gave us was the fucking minty lifesavers.
Yeah, me too.
Yep. And
it was just crushed up, I think.
yeah, but like the thing is that he was like, yeah, so we put it in there and then like, look, and he put it in his mouth and he was like, when you chew it, if you have your mouth open and it's really dark, you can see it spark in your mouth, and that's where the fucking meteorite comes in. And he bit into it, and it fucking sparked in his mouth. I was like, holy shit. So I don't know how the fuck that happened.
That must be some incredibly in-depth, like, inside joke with, like, the camp workers or something, because, God... If they had told that, if everyone was telling that story, they must have been doing that shit for like years.
Yeah, absolutely.
So probably some weird inside joke that we'll never ever know the backstory.
I bet those counselors don't work there anymore, but like whoever's still there is still doing it.
Yeah, tradition.
Oh, I'm sure if they bring in new counselors, they're like,
yeah.
So we do this every fucking time.
Yeah.
Want to hear this epic prank we do?
I do appreciate that. Just like keeping the whimsy of the world, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's cool. 6th grade camp was cool. I wish we had like an equivalent of that in high school, because nature trips are just fucking awesome.
Yeah.
You know what's fucking insane? So in elementary school, I had a crush on this girl that I was friends with. Well, here. So I had a crush on this girl that I was friends with, and we would like talk all the time. And she like kind of pulled me aside, and God, this was such like a stab in the fucking gut, because she was like wingmanning for her friend that I was also friends with. And she fucking like, we just like had like a moment like alone, I guess. And we were like sitting on the fucking swings, and we were just like hanging out, talking. And then she's like, so like, do you like anyone? And I was like thinking about it. I was like, I don't want to say like it's you. And the worst part about it was she went, do you like anyone? Please don't be me. Please don't be me. And I was like, ah! Fucking stab in the gut, man. And I was like, not really. She was like, okay, because my friend really likes you.
Wow, get fucked.
And I was like, oh.
Oh, to be
She was like, do you like my friend? I was like, yeah, I guess.
No.
I mean, like, she's cool.
Hit him with a yeah, I guess.
Oh,
well, I didn't say yeah, I guess. I was like, yeah, she's cool.
That's not a hard no, at least.
That was just like, oh. My first moment of heartbreak.
Please don't be me. Please don't be me. I'd kill myself if it was me.
The worst you can say is no, dude. Oh my god. But yeah, that was fucking crazy. And you know what's crazy? Fucking
yeah, you're right.
So fucking what's even more insane is that my family would buy food from her family all the time because her family ran a fucking restaurant.
Yo.
I'm the guy you want. Hey, come on, catch me. Hey. What the
Fuck-ass
fuck?
graveler.
Dude, my 6th grade camp experience at first was tragic. I thought I was gonna hate it at first because I got fucking dicked with the sorting. Because at the time, I had a group of 4. This was the first iteration of TLS. So it was a group of 4, and we were all sitting next to each other, just doing our thing. And I kid you not, this is some Nickelodeon show shit. Like, they were calling off the names one by one, sorting them into counselors, as they do. And it, like the amount, like, there's a shit ton of kids, and eventually it gets, like, down to very few kids. And I swear to God, it's literally just, like, us 4 and, like, a couple other people that are sitting on the field. So I'm sitting there nervous as fuck, and I'm like, God, I hope I get at least like one of these fuckers in my goddamn thing. And it finally, I guess they get to our names or whatever. And again, I kid you not, like a Nickelodeon show, they call all 3 of my friends except me into one lodge, and then I get
shit.
alone separated into a different one. And like,
That sucks.
to put salt in the wound, like I said, they literally called their names in order. Like 1, 2, 3, you're in this lodge, and then they called my name into a different one. I'm like, I'm just gonna end it. I'm gonna go into the woods and you'll never be seen again. But yeah, I was fucking pissed, and I was about to be sad as fuck. But luckily, it didn't really matter. It was still fun, actually. The lodge I got sorted into, I knew like a couple people. Funnily enough, one of them was Proto Lucifer, that guy before he did
Proto
things.
Lucifer's crazy.
When he was still innocent.
Yeah, definitely still not liked by most people, but that's just because he was an annoying little kid. But the problem is that he stayed that way. So, but yeah, 6th grade camp was actually pretty nice.
I did not have that problem because thankfully it's still so fucking weird to me when I think about this, but I knew everyone in my class, like not like my class, but everyone in my grade's name.
I remember 4 things.
I knew everyone in my grade's name, and so it was like one of those situations where like I knew everyone and everyone kind of knew me.
Oh, there's Jake. Good old reliable Jake.
Dude, like actually, my parents like always talk to me about like how like I fucking get dropped off at my first day of school, and they were like, I don't know how my son's gonna be because he's so shy. And then as they're picking me up, everyone's like, bye Jake, bye Jake. It's like fucking okay. I don't know, I guess I've just always been pretty like charismatic. But like
Hashtag humble brag.
But yeah,
Well,
like
I guess I've always been like hot and sexy.
Never wants to fuck me.
that's a crazy segue too.
Are you going to talk about?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I was gonna talk about how I had fucking crazy Riz in elementary school.
Let's go.
Well, hopefully not too hot and sexy in elementary school. 'Cause retrospectively, that might be a little weird.
But I don't know, because like I guess I was just like pretty friendly, but we had this new girl like join the my class at some point. I can't remember, it was like 5th or 6th grade, probably 5th grade. And like she was like kind of tall. And like low-key, I kind of had a crush on her, and she was fucking crushing on me hard, man.
Let's
like
go.
openly too. And it just kind of made me nervous because I had like kind of a crush on her, and fucking. But she was like freaked the fuck out, man. And it was just like, it was getting weird.
Oh, she was like stalker type.
Not stalker type, but like
But like you go
borderline sexual harassment.
you go to the bathroom and come back and she's fucking sniffing your seat.
Dude, she got fucking put at my... We had like a group time and she got put at my table and she kept trying to fucking play footsies with me.
That's fine.
Went under the table.
That's putting it lightly, by the way. She was like fucking trying to like stick her leg in between my legs. Man.
Nah.
Never mind. Well, that's not footsies.
It's
That's
fucking freak. She was freaked the fuck out, man.
that's freaksies, bro.
I was like, what?
Went under the table
going on
right
right now?
on your toes.
I was like, dude, this is fucking insane. This is crazy. And like, I don't know, dude. It was like freaking me out because she, like,
Oh no.
pretty much every time she saw me, she said I was hot and that I looked like a model. I was like, can you fucking leave me alone? Kind of. So I had a crush on her at first, and then it got too weird, and then I was like, okay,
Can you
this is getting freaked out.
Can you leave me alone? Kind of.
No, it genuinely turned into like, this is making me uncomfortable now.
Got a little too silly with it. Oops, sorry, officer. Do I have to have a restraining order?
But yeah, I don't know, man. That shit was strange. Anyways, back to 6th grade camp.
I had a friend wingman for me, and he said that she laughed.
That feels bad.
Nah. I was friends with this kid that like just got out of juvie.
Wait, is this 6th grade camp?
No, this is just
Yeah.
regular elementary school. I was friends with a kid that like was like a criminal.
Let's go.
Like he had like gone to juvie like several times. But like I knew he was kind of a nice kid, and that he's like a victim of circumstance.
He's a Robin Hood.
Cause we were playing on the field one time and he fucking had a hula hoop and he like accidentally threw it at me. And it hit me in the nose and I got a bloody nose, and instantly he was like, holy shit, dude, like what the fuck? I'm so sorry. Like that, his first reaction was like, fuck. He was like trying to help me and he was like, can we get some help over here? That was my first bloody nose too. That shit was crazy.
And then he went straight to juvie.
No, he did not.
No, they upgraded him to prison.
He did leave in the middle of that school year though. I don't know. Like
Prison?
I think he moved
To prison.
because I think he said he was moving because he was a military family.
Military prison.
Went to the brig.
He's a fucking POW.
But yeah, damn, I don't really have any like crazy stories from 6th grade camp though.
I can tell you the very few things I remember.
I just remember it was a vibe because our counselor, dude, just to put a date on this story, like when we would wake up in the morning in our lodge, like he'd be playing music. So several times I just like woke up to fucking Gangnam Style.
Oh my god,
Because that was
incredible.
like that song was literally like the new hotness at the time, which is crazy to think about. So yeah, just vibes. Oh, to be young again.
I kind of hate looking at this bird because it looks like his tail's like gripping his ass.
Makes it bitter, yeah.
All right. Well, there's like 5 things I remember from fucking 6th grade camp. Like the first one is me reading the book Me Funny on the bus ride over.
Me funny.
Yeah, Me Funny. It's about like a fucking like a wheelchair bound child.
Was it funny?
It was funny. Not because he was in a wheelchair.
Especially because he was in a wheelchair.
Because he was a comedian, but
and his greatest punchline was that he was in a wheelchair.
So I remember reading Me Funny, some kid pissing their bed, climbing, walking around, and being pissed off that I couldn't do archery.
Luckily, I was able to do it, albeit like not super much.
What the fuck, man?
I flung an arrow. I don't think it went anywhere, but may have killed a kid.
I hit the bullseye.
Some bullshit.
It didn't stick, but I hit it.
Oh, miss. Doesn't count.
Because I just was not strong enough to use the bow.
So you got a crit, but you don't have any damage.
Yeah.
Damage stats suck ass.
Crit for 1 damage.
Yeah, 0 times 2 is still 0. Yeah, so that was cool.
I remember we did the fucking canoe rides in a lake, which was kind of cool, but again, it was cold as fuck, so any slight touch of the water fucking stung.
Oh, I wanted to do the fucking canoe, but they didn't let us because the fucking rivers were like a little too aggressive when I went. Yeah.
Man, we couldn't do any of the cool shit. It was just hiking and climbing that one fucking structure that they had in the middle of the camp.
I remember I tried to climb it, but I have like a really bad fear of heights. And so I got up like 10 feet off the ground, and then I was like, take me down.
I wanted to go again.
I would fucking rock that shit now though.
Yeah, I kind of remember the climbing wall. Although I will say, if we were to go back to that climbing wall now, it probably seems short as fuck.
Yeah, I think we're like as tall as half of that fucking wall
You'd
now.
probably look at it and be like, damn.
Like I was scared of this.
I remember making it to the top with the straight edge, but I don't think I ever tried the edge that had the incline on it.
I climbed as fast as I could, and then I realized that meant less time climbing, and I was kind of like, shit.
Yeah, I remember hiking, and we came across this tree that had like burnt down or whatever. I got like struck by lightning or some shit, and it was like fucking just charcoal at that point. They were like, yeah, just grab some charcoal and like fucking paint your face with it. And I was like, fuck yeah.
Just eat it.
Oh, and the other kids all saw like a group of deer, and then I turned around and they were gone.
I feel like I did. I feel like I actually took a picture of one. Shoutouts to a disposable camera that I brought.
Yeah, I bought one there, and then I took a couple photos, and then I did nothing with it.
I think those photos are still printed out and downstairs. Thank God.
Hell yeah.
Show off my epic photography skills.
I think I brought my DS with me in my luggage, but I'd never fucking used it.
That's probably a good thing.
Yeah, because I would have gotten in trouble.
Oh.
They would have taken it away.
Oh yeah, I guess they had like a no technology rule, huh?
Yeah.
You could have phones, but they took them every time you entered the lodge, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Which is like the only time you would want to use them.
I remember before because I only went on like one hike during my thing. Other than that, I was like, my group was like fucking getting passed around by counselors. Pause.
Yeah. Interesting. Interesting. You left that part out.
We were like we were we were like going between groups basically.
We were orphans.
Yeah, pretty much. And like I remember right before we went on the hike, because it was like an evening hike. I had an opportunity to like go to that little fucking like souvenir shop, and you know how they have like the sodas and shit in there.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, just like I'll get a soda. And then I remembered that they were like, when you guys go on hikes, don't bring any sugar because it'll make you crash. And so I forgot. And I had already started drinking it, so I was like, well, I can't just like fucking like put this away or some shit. And I had a water bottle with me that I like brought from home. And I just put it in the fucking water bottle. And so I was fucking hiking, drinking fucking root beer out of my water bottle. We were like, I remember, I think one of my friends was like, can I have some water? And I was like, yeah, but it's root beer. And it was like, that's fine.
like a fucking alcoholic trying to sneak alcohol, but it's fucking root beer.
Yeah.
Please. Can I have some water? Yeah, but it's root beer.
He's like, do you have any water left? And I was like, yeah, but it's root beer. And he was like, that's fine.
Crawling up to the only other man you see in the desert after months of surviving. He turns around. His belly's hanging out of his shirt. He's got sweat stains. He's got his motorcycle next to him. Please, water.
A root beer.
Oh, yeah, he hands it over to you, and it's like a fisheye lens. I got root beer.
You know how fast I would take that shit, dude? I love root beer, man.
Y'all got any water? We got root beer.
Oh yeah,
even better. That was funny.
I'm trying to get Macklemore to join us right now. Like he was like, "Are you at home or are you recording right now?"
Well, probably because he wants to fucking play something.
Get a replacement for Elisa because she was supposed to be here today for today's recording, but these two bongos.
Yeah, we
sorry.
fucked up and slept through both of our alarms.
Not only did we both sleep through our alarms, we slept through them in the exact same way.
Yeah. Both woke up at like 6 and then like, oh, our alarm will wake us up. And then
spoiler alert, it did not wake them up.
And while we were napping, we both had that anxiety of missing it until we like it built up enough to the point where like we had to wake up.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, it was like 8 something already.
It's like almost 9 o'clock already, and we're like, fuck, okay. Do I have any other elementary school stories?
No.
I do. I don't know if I've told it before, but I'm sure I've told you guys. One of my teachers got arrested.
Yeah.
Just like one of me and Roberto's teachers got arrested.
What did your guys' teacher get arrested for?
I don't know if Roberto actually had that teacher.
I forgore.
What did he get arrested for?
It was my 4th grade teacher. Jetta, I don't think I've told this here before, but it is an awesome story to tell. So I had a teacher in the 4th grade, and she was fine. Like when we had her, like nothing went awry. But here's the thing. Here's what's going to remind you of what teacher I'm talking about, Roberto. So for whatever reason, she was like super into Zumba.
Oh.
And like she got the fucking whole school into it basically for whatever reason, which is like whatever.
Fuck yeah.
Sure. I didn't really care for it.
I was super into Zumba
My ass
of that.
did not like dancing. But anywho, yeah, we had her in 4th grade and nothing came of it. She was fine. Flash forward to, I don't remember when it would have been. I think it was after we had left the school at this point. So definitely middle school or onwards. She went from being a 4th grade teacher to she was one of the teachers who taught 2 grades at the same time. So she taught 1st and 2nd grade as a combo class,
The little babbies.
as they were called. And yeah, she was in fact arrested because, as you guys might remember, maybe if some of your classes did it, but you know, sometimes your elementary school classes like to use like little, like pretend money dollars for certain things.
Yeah, I had that. I stole money from other kids.
So here's what she did that got her arrested. She offered to pay her students the not even real money, the fake class money, in exchange for her students massaging her feet.
Nah.
And obviously the word got out, and yep, she got arrested. And I actually looked it up, and yeah, you could actually find like the arrest record.
Holy shit! Why?
So-
Why would you do that?
Yep, actual thing. One of my former teachers. Thank God I was not a victim of such things, but
Yeah, that's crazy. I
Shout
bet
outs.
it wasn't even like a Dan Schneider weird ass like fucking weirdo. She just like her fucking feet hurt.
Didn't
Yeah.
have a sense of boundaries there.
Yeah. Just no sense of boundaries. Yeah, one of the teachers at my school got arrested for some actual Dan Schneider shit.
Oh no.
I don't know if any of the kids at my school were victims. However, first off, homeboy was still living in his mom's basement.
Damn.
Well, not basement, but he was still living with his mom. And they done got his ass. They found some bad shit on his computer. So I mean, like, the arrest record, like, homeboy's on the list, right? But I remember being like, what the fuck? Because, like, being a kid, obviously, like, you're like, you know, like, oh, but the teacher was so cool. And it's like, no shit, they were fucking cool to you. You're the fucking demographic.
You are his quarry.
Yeah. But yeah, that was fucking crazy to me. And then that actually in the same week, we had an assembly because another teacher that taught my grade, his fucking baby died.
Oh.
And it wasn't even like, oh, it like got killed. It was just like the whatever, like that like that weird phenomenon where babies just die.
Like hamsters.
Yeah, kind of. I don't know how that shit works. They just fucking die, you know? What is it, like sudden infant death syndrome or something? But yeah, and then we had an assembly, and I thought it was going to be for the teacher that got arrested. But then my principal was like, so we're having this assembly because, as you may know, Mr. fucking whatever's child has unfortunately passed away, so please be, you know, very respectful towards him and, like, understand that he's going to be taking a leave for a while. And I was like, damn, this is fucking, what timing? Yeah, that was a crazy week for me. I think that same week was the fucking Scholastic Book Fair too.
Yo. a little pick me up. Dude, the Scholastic Book Fair was like school Christmas.
Right? It was school Christmas if your parents gave you money.
It was still awesome to window shop.
Yeah, my parents would never give me money, and I'd be like, "Can I get something with the Scholastic Book Fair?" My mom would be like, "You're your mother works at a library. We can just rent books. I'd be like, but they have cool pencils and
It's
shit.
not the same.
Yeah. And I think one year my parents gave me like $20 and I bought like a Diary of the Wimpy Kid book.
Nice, classic.
I was like, hell yeah. Also, I never really got to go to Scholastic Book Fair because I took the bus.
Yeah, fuck.
So like after school, I'd be like, and then like, because they always held it like near the library. So like, if my class ever went to my school's library, we'd give ourselves like 20 minutes out of that like period to go to the fucking Scholastic Book Fair. And just like look around. But I'd never be able to get anything because I never had any money.
Remember the fundraising shit?
Yeah.
Which ones?
Yeah.
There were a couple.
I don't know.
There was
just
pennies for pasta, bro. Remember that shit?
just in general.
Yeah. I remember there was a
Jump
There's
rope for
a-
heart.
Dude, Jump Rope for Heart was fucking lit.
Actually,
That
I
shit was
got a few
awesome.
things out of that.
Yeah, I got a water bottle out of it.
I got obviously a jump rope and a fucking wall ball.
Yeah, I got a jump rope and a water bottle.
Dude, I would open up like the part in the magazine that they give you where it shows you all like the rewards you can redeem. And I would be like, whoa, this is so flipping awesome.
I know, I was like, oh, I bet I could do this.
But I never figured out how you actually like sign up to sell things.
Do you remember the?
I thought they would just show you how, but no.
And this carried on into middle school too. But there was the fucking cookie dough one.
Yeah.
That was the huge one. Which
that was the really big one.
I mean, they all are, but like that one especially was like these things are just like almost scams basically.
Yeah.
You sell like $100 worth of items, and they're like, "Here, have $5. Go crazy, kid."
Yeah.
Like it's actually just kind of like they're just making kids work for them so that they don't have to fucking pay much. A little fucked, but whatever, I guess.
Child labor, yeah.
Yeah, I remember doing that. I did that shit for high school too.
Damn.
Because band fundraisers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that
your
makes
ass was
sense.
out here selling mattresses.
Yeah.
I remember you went up to me during lunch. Was like, "Yo, do you want to buy a mattress?" I was like, "What the?" Fuck? Not really.
Were they affordable?
Yeah, I would say
don't
they were
remember.
pretty affordable. It was like $200 for a mattress.
Just alternate fundraising, because if you
But-
sell like 2 mattresses, it's like, oh, we just made a shit ton of money relatively to like cookie dough or something.
Yeah.
Why mattresses? Like did you make
Yeah, it was kind of a
sales?
weird thing for high schoolers to be selling mattresses.
It's just like
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I looked at you when you asked me that. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
You wouldn't
Yeah.
you don't like spur the moment buy a mattress. You buy a mattress if you're like out of your way like looking for a mattress.
I know, right? We did that. We did a fucking car wash one year. And
That's
that
better.
that was cool. But it was summer, and I thought I would be helping wash the cars, and I was like, yeah, this is gonna be awesome because it's like hot
You
and
can wear a
like
bikini.
and like I can like be near the water, so I can just like splash my face or whatever if it gets too hot. But no, they put us out like on the fucking street with signs that were like, hey, go to the high school for a car wash.
Were you still wearing a bikini?
No,
Fuck.
that is wearing fucking band t-shirts, which was like fine, whatever. But yeah, that shit was kind of ass. We did that 2 years in a row, I think. And then we started doing the chocolate bars. The fucking world's finest chocolate bars.
Oh my god, yeah, I remember that. That actually
That was a great fundraiser. I remember selling a lot of fucking candy bars.
was that just a band thing? I remember kids who
No,
weren't
there
in
was-
band doing that too.
Yeah, a lot of our fucking school programs were doing
You
that
just
fundraiser.
reminded me, dude. Shout outs to one of my friends. You guys know who this is, but he did that. I don't know what he was in, but he was in a thing in which he was able to do the chocolate fundraiser. So he was doing that, like he was going around selling them, like just normally would.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing, though. He was this was towards the end of freshman year, and he was set to move. Like he was moving way out of town, and obviously he was transferring schools and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So like he was kind of stuck in a pickle because like he was about to move, but like he still had all these chocolates.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
So he was stressing out. Dude, it got to the point where he's like, fuck it, I'm just gonna move and take these fucking chocolates with me. And yeah, he did just that. He just like took the chocolates and dipped, and that was fucking awesome because that fundraising thing was probably like, dude, what the fuck happened to our chocolate?
Yeah.
My man.
Yeah, I think my dad would just give me like money for the box of chocolates, and then he'd just take it to work.
Oh yeah, that's a smart strategy.
Damn. What other fucking fundraisers have I done? Oh yeah, there was that fucking... So my freshman year of high school, my band had this opportunity to go to Japan and like perform with some of the bands around, like some of the high school bands in Japan.
That's pretty
Just
neat.
like go around. Yeah, it was fucking awesome, and my parents were like, "Yeah, we'll get on this, and we can fucking we'll like send you and your older sister to Japan because your older sister's been wanting to go to Japan for a while. So we'll do that. Cut to my senior year, shit never happened.
Oh,
Turns out the company that had been doing it, they like actually were doing it, right? Like they were actually taking like bands out to Japan and they were doing the whole thing. But also turns out that a lot of like that corporate got arrested because it was a pyramid scheme.
Oh.
And so the trip never happened, and my parents had also given money to them already.
Fuck.
And so, to this day, we are still getting letters from lawyers out in Florida that are like, yeah, we're still working on the case.
Damn.
And like, we're still fucking...
Okay, before you revealed it was a pyramid scheme, I was like, my head went to like the worst possible scenario, which is like human trafficking.
Yeah.
So
no,
I'm actually kind of relieved that it was just like
it was just a
scam.
pyramid scheme. It was just a big, not. It was a kind of scam.
I mean, they did deliver.
Yeah, they delivered for like a lot of schools, but I guess it was still like a pyramid scheme because they were getting the money and then they were giving it to someone else, you know.
Weird.
Yeah, it was just fucking a little weird, but so I think the issue and where it lies is that the people who wanted to go were paying way too much to be going on these trips. But yeah, cut to my senior year and I'm going on a trip to the Philippines and my dad is like, yeah, so we paid for tickets to go to Japan also because I know you guys missed that trip. Because that trip got fucked, so we're going to Japan. And I was like, awesome. And then so we go to the Philippines, right? And it's fucking awesome. Super cool. Go to Japan, also super cool. 2 days in, I get absurdly sick.
Oh, nice.
So that was fucking awesome.
Gonna blame the Philippines for that.
And yeah, I got like absurdly sick. I think because it was just so fucking cold. Because like we fucking left Japan because we were only there for like 3 days. So we go there, we leave Japan. We're back in the Philippines because it's like a layover. and I'm just in the airport like fucking like I'm about to fucking pass out in the lobby waiting for the flight. My dad's like, you need to start acting like you're like healthy or they're not gonna let you leave. And I was like, okay. And then my fucking dad goes to this vending machine. I don't know what the fuck he bought from that vending machine. It was like this vitamin C energy drink. And he was like, here, drink this, it'll make you feel better. And I drank it, and instantly I was like, holy shit, like this is like the fuck, I just drank out of the holy grail.
Dude, he just gave you bull semen.
Like, I don't know, it was like this fucking like orange juice energy drink, and there was like a fuck ton of vitamin C in it, and like it like cured me. I don't know what the fuck happened, but like I drank it, and then like 15 minutes pass, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, yeah, I could like, let's go back. You know? Like,
wow. Jake just needed that purple drink.
It was orange.
You needed that purple drink.
That lean.
I need
That lucky.
Yeah. It very much could have been that I was just like vitamin deficient.
Yeah, you were down with scurvy.
Yeah, I had a small bout of scurvy.